Alright, so went back to the shimmer shad on this drop shot.
That's it.
And again, I get it. They're little fish, but these are all the ones you'd skip over. Swimjigs, baby. Alrighty, y'all, a little crazy facial and hair change from what you just watched, right? So that was some videos that I recovered from a pond fishing episode about, I don't know, probably 2 months ago. And obviously what we're talking about is best swim jigs for ponds. One of my favorite and all-time favorite pond fishing baits, especially in Florida, is a swim jig. And two main reasons: it gets big bites and you can cover water with it. You know, when you're going around a pond, it's kind of lackadaisical and it's not as much fun as throwing like a worm out there and just getting bit, you know what I mean? So it's really easy to be able to go around pond hopping in Florida with just a swim jig and just getting bit. So at first glance, I mean, this is just one jig box I have. It's easy to get caught up in jigs and not really know exactly what to throw. So I'm gonna make that super simple, keep it bare minimum easy for you guys. So if it's something you want to get into and you have a favorite pond or waterway you want to take one to and you're not used to throwing a swim jig, this video is going to be able to narrow that down and get everything you need to a stupid slim easy so you can go out there and get this done. And this is not going to take long. I'm going to make this super easy for you. So ponds generally are going to be shallower than any lake conditions you might run into. So two basic things you're going to need is a 1/4 ounce swim jig and a nice bait fish pattern, whether it be a shad, bluegill, because you got to think most of the baits in these ponds, it could be glass minnows, bluegill, stuff of that nature. So 1/4 ounce swim jigs and 3/8 ounce swim jigs. Now I like something that's a bluegill pattern. That's just one of my favorites. So for clear water, you're going to be throwing colors like this, your bluegill and shad imitators. Now like I said, the lightest you want to throw is about a 1/4, which is that size there. And the heaviest you want to throw, keep it around 3/8. You can go up to a 1/2, but I've always enjoyed, because typically the shoreline cover is going to be lily pads or grass, maybe some fallen timber or whatnot in these ponds. So 3/8 is definitely going to get the job done. It's a well-round size and it's a very versatile size. Clear water, go with those. You find yourself in some darker, muddier ponds, you can get away with a black and blue, something like that right there. Or even getting into your natural crawl patterns. We got this big red swim jig here. So keep it super, super simple for y'all, man. Those are your colors, those are your sizes. We've got jigs from Dirty Jigs. We've got some stuff here from Untamed Tackle. I mean, there's great companies to go out there and get stuff from. Check out Untamed Tackle. They sell really sweet jig designs in both the sizes I'm talking about. I enjoyed Untamed Tackle stuff. I really like their jig patterns. I like their head design on their jigs quite a bit. So check them on out. And gear wise, man, just keep it simple. Again, I was throwing that swim jig on 17-pound monofilament on a Dobbins 734 jig rod. And, you know, just you don't need to get all crazy. The reason I'm bragging about these swim jigs, getting a swim jig out to your local pond, your favorite fishery, is because they flat out get huge bites, especially this time of the year. Fish are moving up and they're going to be spawning. So what better way than to pick up a swim jig and go to work? You're going to get big bites, and you're going to eliminate a lot of your smaller bites. Like if you're throwing, say, a fluke or a sinker, you get a lot of those 12 and 14-inch fish. Swim jig is going to cut out all those small bites and really help you find the biggest bite you can in your waterway. If you have any questions, make sure to throw them down below. As always, appreciate y'all tuning in. This is just a simple little Wednesday afternoon tip for y'all. We're getting into that spawning season, so pick up a swim jig and start catching some big fish. Till next video, we'll catch y'all right back here on the Bass Your channel. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe, and as always, stay safe, break that PB. We'll see you guys here for another video. Later, y'all.